and not bring him over these cattle grates so he doesn't hurt his feet or his legs. Right, let's look back towards the farm. So don't forget, people, that's Usway Ford Farm on the river Usway, which comes down from Davidson's Linn waterfall, and it goes all the way along there, right round towards Fairhoff Cottage, and it goes past the cottage, and then it goes around towards Battail Shield Farm, and then it goes right along and back towards the farm cottages at Linn Briggs and joins the river Coquet in the Coquet Valley. I was expecting to see another zoo, like, or other hikers coming over the hills. Nobody, not one. Right, back to the Forestry Commission track now, where I went through the metal gate up there and then walked about 1.25 miles, 1.5 miles around that stone track. Right, now I've just got to make my way right along here, turn left and go back down towards that metal shack. I've took shelter in there as well when it was raining before. One of the panels was missing and the wind was blowing a hole through it, but at least I had a roof over it and I could get out the wind and rain. It was a hell of a day wind-wise, and when the rain's heavy and blowing in your face as well, you get soaking. When I was standing on that rock on my right foot and I was ready to launch, my left leg is weaker, so when I stepped forward, thrusting my weight forward as well, I thought I would have went down on my left leg when I hit the other side, but it held steady, so that's given us a bit more confidence to do that again without worrying as much as I have been. Because my legs used to collapse at the knees before when I was going up and downstairs because of the stroke I had, and ever since then I've been very weary. Obviously, because I'm right-handed, my right side has not been affected by the stroke. Obviously I've got stronger legs for launching myself off my right foot, but it was the landing on my left foot and leg that was concerning us. But did it straight off, no problem. Just stepped over. I just continued to walk. I didn't even go over forward. So what a relief that was. Didn't want to step in the water in 8 inches of water. So walking back to the car with water in your boots is not a happy matter. So if you look forward over there, You can see the grass track going up the side of the hill, and when you get to the top, the track goes down and takes you to the wooden footbridge where Fairhoff Cottage is and the river. It's a beautiful part of the countryside, this, like, some stunning views. This actual valley, I was doing zoom shots right along the valley to the farmhouse. I could just about see them sitting at the table having their dinner. When I first bought my Nikon camera, it was absolutely spot on. 63 times zoom, obviously, so zooming into everything and taking some really, really clear shots. And at 20.1 megapixels per photograph, really cool. Right, that's my next GoPro 9 battery just gone, so I've stopped dead on the track and just put a new battery in, and I'm going to go around down towards that metal shack now, then turn right and go down the zigzag Z grass track to do my shortcut. Heading back over there towards the main road. It's a continuation of this one, going down to Trow's farm and the ford across the river, past Murder Clough. So this is where I consider myself really, really lucky, because even though I've had a stroke and heart attacks, this, that and other, and I'm getting on, I'm still getting around. I can still manage to drive an automatic car, so I can still get out and about, and I can still come out and see the beautiful countryside, listen to all the noises of the countryside. Now some people, when they've had a stroke, they end up in a wheelchair and they cannot do anything. I mean, when I had mine, I ended up in a wheelchair for 2 weeks, and then I was walking with a walking stick for a while, where I thought, nah, I'm not going to let it stop us, and just sheer determination and fighting it, I started like walking without the walking stick, like a few steps at a time, and just get the strength back in my legs, get some function with my brain telling my legs to move. And just took it from there, and here I am walking with a limp. Balance is terrible. I haven't got the use of my left arm and hand, but I'm still getting out and about and seeing all this beautiful countryside and getting out in the fresh air. So I consider myself lucky, even though I've had a stroke and I hate it. I hate being disabled. Oh, yeah, bugger. That is a killer, that, walking back up Clennon Street, up that grass track there, to get up on back onto the main Forestry Commission tracks going along the top and heading down towards Kidland Cottages. It's a bugger. Like I say, the day I went up there, it was a red hot day. I was with Corn, and it was just, I mean, scorching hot. And I got halfway up that track, and we both had to, like, I just collapsed in the middle of the track and give myself 5 minutes. But the longer I was stopping, the more we were getting burnt with the bloody sun above her. So it was a lesser of two evils. In the end, I've just remembered what I did now. I went up the track, went up onto the stone track and started going back along towards Kidland Cottages, sorry. Then halfway along the track, there's like a little setback where it's a little stone quarry where they store stones, and there's always a puddle of rainwater there. So I thought, ah, right. So I went into the little quarry, I stripped off to my kegs. In fact, I was stripped off naked, and I went and sat in the water to cool down. I was putting cold water over my head, and I told Carl to come in and plunge with us, so the two were absolutely soaking wet and cooled off. And then I put all my socks and shoes and boots back on, and then just continue with the journey. That's how hot it was that day. I'll never forget it. Fancy sitting in a pool of rainwater in a quarry to cool your feet off, because they were like pasties with the red hot sun, walking on stone tracks and that. I was dry, parched. I was scooping water up, drinking it out the river down there. As we burn. I was crossing over, just as we got to the bottom of the bridge here. Scooping water up and drinking it. Anything to try and keep cool and hydrated. Right, back down here, back down the Z path, and then head over there, back over there to the road, and go past that tree line again, past Murder Cleugh. Right, so to get down to that bridge, you've got to go through that gate and drop down the path, and it winds round in a half circle and takes you down to the bridge. Right, so that's the track that takes you up to that marker post where people go up and over the top of that hill there. That's steep going up there, look. Right, so that's looking right back over to Osway Ford Farm, where you go down the bottom to go to DAVIDSONS LINN waterfall, the way I've just been today. Right, down on my Z path here now. Down the track I go. Downhill at least. Right, so my time-lapse camera has been going all the time I've been away from the car, so hopefully I'll get a nice long time-lapse, and the wind's blowing the clouds across, so get some nice cloud movement when I watch the video back, when I put it up on my computer to upload it to my YouTube web page, YouTube channel. Very surprised that this stream wasn't deeper and actually covering that concrete where you couldn't see it. That's what I was expecting. But it was nice and dry. I could still step down on to see it and step over the burn. Right, so back down to the bottom here, step over the burn, through that single gate, and then start heading over the shortcut back over there to the main road again. Cut all that big corner off the journey. It's funny, something's just jumped in my mind, and I'm walking along because I'm expecting, because normally that right round your face. I haven't seen many butterflies today, and for that matter I haven't seen a lot of bees either. because normally you get bees like buzzing around. That's how you know they're there, because you can hear them in your ear when they're going past. But I haven't had none of that today, and I haven't seen the usual flutter of wings of butterflies going around. So obviously, is it the 5G killing them all off, as usual? Fucking up our ecosystem for us humans. Apparently they had planned to have EMPs set off above all major cities to fuck up the communication systems throughout the big cities, which then there would be chaos and panics and riots and everything. That's what they had planned to do, but the White Hats have found out, and they've arrested them ahead of time and taken them EMP machines and dismantled them, got rid of them. So that's been dealt with. There's all kinds that the elite had in mind for us, what they're going to do, and the latest one is bring back flu, but it's going to be bird flu this time. So I feel sorry for all the birds. They're going to be killing thousands of chickens and ducks, fowl birds. They're going to be killing hundreds and hundreds of them, all because of a lie, because they want to put it under lockdowns again because of a lie again. And poor birds are all going to die because of their lie. Just like foot and mouth and all that when they killed all the sheep and the cattle, exactly the same. That's what they called it back then, 1998 or something. 1998, something. Foot and mouth, where they killed they slaughtered loads of cattle, burnt them, and then they had that mad cow's disease type thing to scare again. It's been going on for a long time. You've just got to realise how they repeat the cycle over and over and over again, and what's next to scare you. But I still can't get over one of the things that somebody told me when the pandemic was on with COVID-19, that people in Rothbury were so scared they were wanting to go and paint red crosses on people's doors that supposedly got COVID. That's how bad people get and scared because of the news and the media, which is out there to do that job and scare the people into submission. And the latest one is they're going to have a fake alien invasion using what they call it, blue beam or something, where they're going to project alien spaceships in the sky and all that, so that we the people ask the government to step in and help the situation. And the other thing is, obviously, they were trying to bring in their digital money reset so they could control with our money, where they could control and tell you what you can spend your money on, where you can spend it, what you can buy, what you can't buy, and just literally control our lives fully because of their global money reset, digital money. So that was all thwarted, thank God for that. And now we're going to go into a quantum system where we're free from the globalists not being able to tell us what to do with our money. And our money is our money, nobody else's. It can't be used, can't be borrowed, unless we give permission. Banks are finished. They've been ripping people off for years and years and years. Loaning you a loan of money electronically on a computer, but no money involved, then charging you interest on a fake loan of not getting a loan, just electronic thing. You're saying, there you go, up on a computer, we'll lend you 550,000 to go and buy your house, and there's another such thousand to go and get your car, and then you've got to pay us back over 25 years for us lending you nothing. It's all done electronically. So this is why humanity has had to wake up and see that we've just been getting scammed and ripped off and abused over the years by the globalist elites. Right, back down here through the swampy bits, up on the other side, get back up onto the road, then continue on down the journey back towards the Trowers car park, past Murder Cleugh. That's M-U-R-D-E-R, Murder Cleugh, C-L-E-U-G-H, Murder Cleugh. There's all the water that's running down there. It's a swampy wet bit here. And there's another one further on. Right, don't want to be still past that. It's obviously where the water runs down this hill and settles at the bottom, so it doesn't dry up. Right, let's look back to that metal cabin. So I've come all the way up from Osway Ford Palm, back along towards that cabin, down the Z path, over the burn, through the single gate, and now I'm just continuing along the shortcut, back over towards Murder Cleugh. Quite warm again now because the sun's out. I think it must be between 11 and 13 degrees. Right, back round down past the next swampy bit at the bottom of the hill here. It's coming up there now. There's a couple of little bits of wood that you used to step on to get over it. Or do what other people have done, have gone over to the right and cut in a new path. Six and 2/3 really. I just went that side when I was coming this way. Right, let's just walk along this flattened grass used as a bridge. That's it. Right, so I've got one more here with the two bits of wood on the right hand side. You hear the trees rubbing together. Right, here's the two bits of wood on the right hand side, look. So step on them and launch. That's it. Right, up the hill and back onto the road. And that's the shortcut. Second one. Right, let's look back over to the metal shack over there, look. You hear these trees rubbing. Every time there's a bit of a breeze, the trees are moving, so I'm moving and rubbing. Maybe cork buses are starting to throb a bit now, walking up this hill. Right, there's your marker post again with a blue arrow in the white disc. Right, I'm going to stop recording